Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nuuli Forged. We are a 5.5e actual play stream that takes place in the world of Nuuli that came out of my brain, and all 6 of my glorious friends here are here to play in my brain because it's squishy, and who doesn't like playing in squishy? I don't know. Mud?
When you say it like that, Jared,
No.
I don't
have
know.
a question.
Stop.
Yeah, I
I
could give the
do.
squish a pass.
All right, fine. We're moving on past that one. It's been a minute since we've had everyone here. So this is very exciting. I look forward to seeing you all. I'll do a bit of a longer recap and kind of encapsulate the last couple of episodes, just so everybody is in and down with the lowdown about where we are in the world. So that being said, before I can do that, we have to reintroduce ourselves and our characters. So by all means, someone's going to have to roll me a D31, and we're going to start some introductions. I've got it. So good to see you. Thank you for the Pikachus. How you doing, buddy? It's wonderful to see you. Somebody go ahead and roll me that beautiful D31. And we'll go around. We'll introduce ourselves, your characters, and I'm going to need y'all to answer the question. It's pretty straightforward. Is your character an introvert or an extrovert? I think most of these will be pretty straightforward, but hey, you know, maybe there'll be a surprise or two in the mix. So we're going to start at the top of the rung of the ladders over here with Sarah. I've got it. Thank you for resubscribing, cutting Sarah off right at the quick. I've got it has joined us for an adventure. He's 62 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much, buddy. That's wonderful. 31 times 2 is 62. Yes. Thank you for that. Maybe it's a reference to something I said that I have totally forgotten already. I just missed that one. But hey, we're so glad you're here. All right, Sarah, take it away.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I've got it. If you could resubscribe the next time when I'm struggling to answer the question as opposed to when it's an easy question, that'd be swell. But my name is Sarah, and I play Andra Grandspark, who is a halfling wizlock. I guess is how we do that now.
Guess
She's
so.
mostly wizard. And she's fairly introverted, which is a little bit of a challenge for me because I very much am not. But yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Fair enough. Well, thank you so much. Next up, we've got Matt.
Hello, it's Matt playing Corvus, the Changeling Rogue, Phantom style. He's definitely an introvert. Probably not the most introverted member of this team. I think he's learned, but he's in the running for the top.
Fair enough. Very good. Then we've got Tanner.
Hi, Tanner. I'm playing Moonbeam, the Hex Blood Bay Knight, and introverted versus extroverted. I'd say he floats in the middle-ish.
Mm-hmm. Given heavy switch action.
Sure.
What? Like he switches up? Is it me? Am I not catching it today?
That a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. I didn't catch that one. Whiff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's disturbing when it's disturbing to me when Tanner and I laugh at the same thing, and no one else does.
Hey.
Well, now that I said it, I get what I said, but that wasn't my implied intention. But I forgot who I'm talking to.
Yeah, you did.
It's all right.
Children. You are talking to children.
That's right.
Are we talking about playing in the squish again?
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh no.
And
Jeff's
next,
like 5 minutes behind on camp internet.
and next up, we've got Amber.
Hi. Hello. I'm Amber, and I am playing Ozo, the Way of Mercy halfling monk. And I'm definitely an introvert, as you say. Yeah. People, man.
If you look up introvert in the newly deaf dictionary, it's got Ozo's picture.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I once saw this thing of what is an introvert who takes on like leadership roles, and it's introvertuous. Ozo might be bleeding into introvertuous. Like,
Mhm,
okay, I
mhm.
have to help, so I have to be a people person.
Very
New
cool.
subclass.
I like it.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Mike.
Hey everyone. I'm Mike. I play Justin Timberdrake. And Justin was voted most extroverted person in his high school yearbook. So where's that on his sleeve?
All right.
Bard's gonna bard.
New canon
Bard,
event
Bard.
established. Wonderful.
Your lighting looks lovely today. Sunshine
Thank you.
through
It's
your
a
window.
natural sun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And then we've got Jeff rounding us out here.
Hello, I am Jeff
Speaking of
playing
natural light.
Selenar, an elf druid. No multiclassing, no weird races, just an elf druid. He is. That's a big fire over there. He's introverted for sure until he gets frustrated or annoyed.
Yeah.
So he definitely observes and reacts unless he gets mad.
I'm not sure murder is an extrovert trait.
I don't know. He would disagree with you.
And then you'd be dead.
Well,
He
You'd be
did.
dead.
well, thank you all very much. And I am Jared, your humble dungeon master here on Newly Forged. I play everyone and everything else that is not the 6-player characters. And yes, moving on. It's been a few weeks, as I was saying, since we've all been here. So let's give a bit of a longer wrap-up speech for last time on Newly Forged. Last time on Newly Forged, our heroes, the Dead Ringers, successfully defeated the Crimson River, scattering their leaders presumably to some form of a retreat through some means of conveyance in the dungeons beneath the Akir Oasis. Departing that, they ran across a large Coatl who was able to repair Andra's very troublesome position where her body was decaying and most of it was necrotized. And it stung a lot and it was bothersome, not quite debilitating, but a cognizant reminder that it was always there. Nevertheless, the entire party agreed to aid in the effort to restore Andra. In doing so, each of them paid their own price. Andra woke up from the end of the result without a memory of the last 2 weeks. She does not remember anything past the first time she was killed. However, when she awoke the next day and began preparing her spells after a long rest, she also found that she could not understand her own copy of the fireball spell in her spellbook. And something's weird with that. All the other spells fine, but the fireball spell specifically, she could not figure out. Corvus was tasked to forgive at a certain time. Lunine was told that for a fortnight he may not slay a living entity. Or sorry, for was it a fortnight or a month? I think it was a fortnight for you.
Fortnite.
Yeah. He may not slay or participate in the death of or enable or enact the death of a living creature. Ozo was gifted the price of having to be open and honest with their friend group, with their allies, and speak up a little bit.
Y'all are doomed.
Justin was given the prohibition that he may not imbibe alcohol for 1 month.
Yeah, this is clearly the worst one of the bunch.
Clearly.
And Selenar was given the task of planting a number of trees before the year passes. And so, those prices all set. The group caught Andra up on what she had missed and set off into the Hasa Desert. 5 grueling days, 5 or 6 grueling days so far, they have trekked through this hottest desert on the continent of Hessian. And they've had trouble because they don't have camels this time around. They have been having to make constant checks because it's been so hot and so oppressive. They've encountered monsoons and sandstorms, ultimately resulting in Andra being on the verge of death by exhaustion. Deciding to prevent that, they found a bit of shelter in a bit of a rocky outcropping area and have been camped there for about 5 days. Then, whilst various people were out and about, Justin came across a woman singing and had a bit of a harmonizing moment with her. She asked for a kiss. He politely declined. She was very disappointed and removed her shawl to reveal a snake, a head full of snake hair, a Medusa, to which Justin evaded the problem and ran away, as a brave bard should do. That worked, left her in the dust. He got back trying to tell his friends what had happened. However, she just followed him, and she had a big old snake with her, and the two of them attacked the party, and the party went at it. Justin ultimately landing the killing blow on the Medusa, whom Lunine was also battling. However, during that battle, Selenar and Thraden, their hobgoblin ally, have been turned to stone.
Yes.
Yes. Not only that, as Justin landed the killing blow on the Medusa, Lunine has fallen unconscious.
Oh yeah.
And nobody really knows why. And we're going to pick up here as Lunine having fallen unconscious. Ozo is now running across the ledge of the rocky outcropping to reunite with the group after they were off doing some errand of their own, running up.
Those are things.
Yeah, doing Ozo things. Maybe doing forms or something on a rock or whatever, but they have rushed back over, rejoining the group now, as all of you see Lunine unconscious on the ground, Selenar and Thraden both as stone statues. In the middle of a blinding hot desert.
Point of clarification.
Mhm.
Is my, D&D Beyond hit points and stuff all accurate?
You would have had, Ozo would have had a long rest, same as everybody else, so you
Okay,
can
great.
reset all that.
Great.
Yeah, you've essentially had 5 long rests here in...
That's what I figured, but I was like...
Yep.
All right. So I no longer have a death penalty.
Ozo knows that they can't do anything about stone, so gonna go to Lunine and check that out.
By all means, go ahead, make a medicine check on Lunine.
I think where we left Corvus last time, he was mildly panicking and looking around for Ozo, so this is quite good timing on your part.
My volume just went crazy and I don't know why.
Oh no. Hmm. Do you think you've rolled? Oh no.
Why did all of you just get so quiet?
We're all
Are we
waiting on
also
you.
quiet?
Are we quiet?
We hear you
For
fine.
me?
Do you want us to keep talking just in case?
Yeah.
We've all.
So when we left Corvus, Lunine suddenly passed out in front of him.
Yep.
And he's not very good at these kind of situations.
So he
So
panicked.
he panicked. He like tried to check him, but doesn't know what he's doing, and then looked around for Ozo, realizing that Ozo wasn't there the whole time.
Well,
And
Corvus,
also
you can
could've-
go ahead and make a medicine check at disadvantage.
at panic.
Yeah.
That's,
Awesome.
mhm.
Uh,
Yep.
he's out. This must be some kind of like curse or magic or something. Like he's unconscious.
I think based on what that reading, Corvus is gonna like jump back and be like, "Oh shit, no, it's not gonna get me. Whatever it is,
It's not gonna get me.
I'm gonna take a step back." Ozo,
Great. Ozo's gonna
Ozo?
also participate.
Somebody probably would have had to have gone to get Ozo, I presume. So I could have done that for him.
What about my medicine check?
There it is.
With an 8, like he's not like he's a little he's a little injured, but he's not like on death's door. Like he's got a few superficial wounds. He's just unconscious. You try to rouse him, and he's not waking up.
Is it contagious? You think? Whatever it is it magic?
I mean,
if Justin
we all had
may,
magical effects, right?
if Justin may head over now to this group, looking over Lunine. And Justin will say, "Guys, don't worry about it. He saw me make the killing blow. He just fainted about how awesome it looked.
So you think he's fainted from shock?
Of how awesome it looked, yes. But let me take a closer observation, if I may, and do a medicine check of my own.
Okay. Are you trained in medicine, or is it one of your jack of all trades things?
I am jack.
I mean, I'm not either.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I guess I could have switched that up this morning, but I did not.
Nope. Okay. With an 11, yeah, he's breathing. He's just out.
All right, guys. Well, good news is he's not dead. So.
Cool. I don't know if that's good news, because if he was dead, there's something I could do about it.
I mean, isn't it likely that this is some sort of magical effect from the Quetzalcoatl lizard thing that we all made a deal with?
Oh, did he kill something? I don't think he's supposed to kill things.
I did.
Well,
I don't
no,
know
I
if we
didn't.
never shared that.
I doubt that we shared it, but Ozo is aware
Oh.
that everyone. I mean, I wasn't here,
Has a-
to be frank, but
Has a
we're aware that there's a price.
I thought that the
price.
Lunine and
told
Corvus,
everybody.
Lunine and Corvus, as you might remember, did have a discussion about this, his price.
Oh, yes, you're right. That was 2 weeks ago. Okay, so yes, it will all start coming back to Corvus, and it'll be like, wait a minute, you're right. Wasn't supposed to kill anything. He didn't technically kill. I wonder. I mean, he hit it a lot before it got killed, so that must have done something. I don't know what happens when you disobey the price. Has anyone else tried to do that to their price yet?
I didn't get an
No.
option.
What was yours? This is the moment where we all share each other's price.
I mean, I just lost my memories. You all had to tell me about it, but it's not like I could not lose my memories. Like, it was a consequence. It wasn't a prohibition.
Andra,
Fair.
make an intelligence check.
Sure. Why have we not done that? There we go. 17.
Cool. Andra, you're right. Losing your memory was a result of the spell. It was not a cost of the spell. It was a result of your body being prepared somehow. But as you say this, that it wasn't as you say this to your friends, you also go back to the fact that you can't read your fireball spell.
Sure. I'm not going to mention that.
Great.
You're so prideful.
But also, it's still not something I could. It's also not something I have control over. Like, it's still not something I could not do.
So mine that I told Lunine when we swapped stories was that I was meant. Well, I actually didn't tell Lunine. I'm now realizing, but I'm meant to forgive someone, and I really thought it was Lunine for being an asshole, in general, but specifically about what got us all in trouble, and yeah, it didn't seem to work. So, but I didn't break any rules, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, this magic's not my thing.
Well, it feels like if we don't know why he's unconscious, that's probably why.
What are we gonna do about them? The last time any of us turned to stone, we waited a certain amount of time and they came back. But that was
Right.
like a wizard's curse or whatever, not a
Not
desert
a Medusa.
witch.
I don't know. Does anyone know anything about Medusas?
No.
Definitely not.
No,
Cool.
I
I
probably can't cure being petrified. But I know my hands are pretty spicy. I could try.
I mean,
Those are cracks their
shot.
knuckles.
The only other option is to just wait it out, and if it doesn't work after that, I don't really know what it's going to work. Is there any sort of what did I put things into? I'm not put it in investigation. I'm curious if there's some kind of check, having also been subjected to the stone ordeal the last time it
Is
happened.
this the
that I
same
could-
as the last time?
Yeah, but I know that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know if I could roll history or insight or intelligence or something to that effect.
To figure
Arcana, maybe?
to figure out if this is similar to what you previously been through.
Yeah.
No roll necessary. You were stone. They are now stone. Seems similar.
So we do know that time was the cure before, I think, right? Didn't after 24 hours
Yes.
some of them get restored? Okay.
Yes,
Well,
but we have no idea if it's the same amount of time.
that there is a bit of a caveat to that, I suppose, which is they came back after a certain amount of time, but there were definitely other statues that were there and did for long periods of time and were forever statues and needed to be freed from the wizard. And we had to leave some behind for their friends to find. So I hope this is not that flavor of stone. That's all I know. Do
I
we?
mean, we have only one way to find out, right?
If anybody
we're
wants,
gonna wait.
if anybody wants to make any kind of checks, now you can, Arcana checks, history checks.
I don't know what to make.
Andre's going to go over and poke at the statues, and roll some Arcana, and see if it's clearly magical in nature.
Okay. Yeah. On a 17, it's one of those things where the effect itself is not magical. It's a magical effect produced by a creature organically. It's not like a spell was cast.
Right.
And you're looking at Selenar up here, you're looking at Thraden, and you turn your head to look at the creature to see what her deal is, or its deal is, and you see Lunine unconscious on the ground next to her, and you start to hear voices coming from your backpack.
from my backpack.
Yep.
I step away from everyone
There's a mimic on your back.
and look in my backpack.
Are you trying to be like stealthy or secretive about this?
No, not at all. I'm
Okay.
just backing up in case it explodes when I open it.
Okay.
That's very thoughtful of you. Maybe that's where your fireball went.
So you open it up, and
I'm just steps closer to Corvus in case it blows up when she opens it.
you open it, and there's like voices are coming out of your backpack.
I'm going to fuck is in my backpack. I'm going to start taking objects out of my backpack.
Yeah, you start taking things out until you take out that book that you got. The one with the tincture, where you had to read the tincture. As soon as you take it out, the voices are coming from that.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to set it down, put everything else back in my backpack so I don't lose it all.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to open the book. Sit down, open the book.
You open the book, and you begin thumbing through the pages, and the pages flip on their own, and you're all seeing the pages of this book flip until it lands on the page, and in the page is written in this codicy. It looks to be a recipe for like a walnut cake.
Okay.
I'd like you to make an investigation or arcana check of your choice.
To a walnut. Investigation or arcana?
Yep.
Oh, I'm way better at arcana. Let's try that.
Okay.
27.
Okay, that'll do it. Yeah. This is literally a recipe on how to remove the effects of Medusa's petrification. It's an anti-poisoning thing. Or an anti-petrification thing. The caveat is you need the heart of the Medusa who inflicted the condition.
Uh-huh.
Or you need them to remove it. Like if they can be convinced to remove it, they can do so. Or you need their heart.
Okay.
It's one of the main ingredients in the potions, which the heart must boil for 3 hours at a roiling heat. It must then be diced up and mixed with some gemstones that have been pulverized into dust, some gemstone dust. Approximately about 150 gold worth of gemstones. Then all of that slurry must be added to a bit of red wine and crushed walnuts or dates will also work. And that must all ferment overnight.
Okay.
There was a moment where I was like, we got this. And then very slowly I went, don't.
The recipe keeps getting longer and
Now,
longer.
it also
I was a young Medusa slayer.
it
back
also
in the desert.
it also does say that the heart must be expertly removed and intact. It cannot be like hacked out and butchered. Like it's got a little diagram in there that you kind of like see through like the stirring instructions. You can see that it's actually hiding how the heart needs to be removed.
Cool.
Well, I think we know where the Medusa's heart is. And Justin's
Yo,
got it.
Ozo. Hey, Ozo, how are you feeling about a little bit of surgery on dead creatures?
I guess I feel okay about that. I
I'm going
have
to
a certain amount of experience with organs.
I'm going to grab a piece of parchment and sketch copy the diagram from the book of how to properly remove it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hand it to Ozo and say, I need the Medusa's heart very carefully. This is the diagram of how the recipe wants it cut.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Hey, Justin,
I'm here.
keeper of the party stuff. Do we got any gemstones in there or gemstone dust in our collection of objects?
Not sure about gemstones, but or gemstone dust, but let me check if we have gemstones. Just a second.
Meanwhile, Yo Corvus, the only other conscious person here, do we
Gee,
want
thanks.
to do we want to spend the night here, or do we want to go back to where we spent the past few nights?
That is here. This is the same location.
We're in the same place. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we had traveled some distance.
I mean, I guess I'm roughly the next in line survival-wise behind Selenar, which is not saying much for me.
I mean, he's not super portable, so I don't think we want to go far.
We should stay, I think. This is probably the safest bet. I can probably answer your question about precious stones. We seem to have, I think there's a garnet left worth about 100 gold, so we might be short on the precious stone part.
Cool.
Unless...
I didn't find anything, just, gold pieces, silver pieces, but no,
Let me
no
take a look,
gemstones.
because I know that we've grabbed a bunch, and I have here a count of gold and things that we've turned in, but I'm wondering if paid for guard duty. We paid for camel. I think the last time we had a bunch of golds, 133 gold, blah blah blah, from precious stone. I think we exchanged it in. Didn't one of the more recent chest in the room of the like heart of the dungeon where the leader was? Didn't that have some more stones in it though that I probably didn't record because I wasn't there for that battle?
You mean the one that was full of sex toys?
Yeah, but not the sex toys, obviously.
I don't think they're made of precious gemstones. I don't know. I'm certainly not carrying any aside from the pearl I use for identify. I've got this piece of obsidian. I don't know that counts as a gemstone. It's a fancy rock, but I don't believe it counts as a gemstone.
All I can say with certainty is that we have this one garnet. We did trade some stuff in the cave or in the dungeon because I think to get our swords, we had to trade some more gems. And so I think we're left with a garnet. And based on the appraisal, I'm just going to... You stop me if I'm going overboard in this. Metagaming too much, DM, but I think based on the transactions and appraisals that we've had both in the city and in the dungeon, maybe Corvus can confidently say the garnet is worth roughly 100 gold.
I'm checking now. I believe that is an accurate assessment.
But that is the last time I recorded acquiring gems, and I know there was many a spelunking and looting to be had after that I maybe wasn't present for as a player.
Cool. In that case, will you start a fire because we're going to need to boil a bunch of water?
Sure. At this point, you haven't told us anything else about the ingredients, I think, right? Other than asking about stones and taking a heart out.
Correct.
Okay. The fire shall be my duty then, as the only remaining conscious person. Happy to help.
And Andra, obsidian would count as a gemstone. It's just not very valuable.
Understood.
As other ones are. So it depends on how many you have.
I have a chunk of it. Where did it go? Now I've lost it. It was a piece of obsidian with a rune. It's the keystone from the pyramid.
Okay. That might be helpful. Go ahead, roll 2d4 for me. Okay, 4. So that means you have essentially the equivalent of 4 usable pieces of obsidian, which a piece of obsidian is worth about 10 gold. So you've got 40 gold worth of obsidian if you pulverize it.
Cool.
So we're still 10 shy.
You're still 10 shy. All right. Cool. Anyone else have any
Hang on.
Have
Well, I'm
any
starting a
gems?
fire. But I can look through my stuff as I'm starting this fire.
I don't think I
Plus, I
do.
got nothing.
Got this handcrafted silver sword. Got the. I'm gonna ignore that. No one needs to know.
also, is anyone carrying a cooking pot?
No, sorry.
Selenar does.
I've
Well,
got
Selenar
alchemist
would have had one.
supplies.
Yeah. Unless his
Yeah,
supplies
I
all
don't-
turned to stone.
I don't know if it's turned to stone or not,
I was
but
gonna
he does
say-
have cooking stuff.
No, because
Is
you were
Selenar-
not actively traveling today. So when Justin came up, like, there's no reason you would have had your backpack on because you were resting for Andra's sake. So like Selenar's pack of stuff is still off on the side there.
Cool.
Nice. We get to loot it. I mean,
Right. I was going to say, so while Corvus is building this fire, hey Justin, since we don't have anything useful in party inventory, could you maybe go through Selenar's backpack and find at least a cooking vessel, and also maybe check to see if he's carrying any gems?
Will do.
I don't think he has gems, but I can't look at his inventory right now.
I actually can. He is carrying a mess kit, at least. Wow, and not very much. You're not carrying any stuff. My God, I have so much stuff.
He's Selenar. He doesn't care about stuff.
You like have barely 2 screens worth of inventory. Good Lord.
He's got a couple of books, a mess kit, I'm quizzing myself. A music box from his grandmother or whatever that has never come up in game.
I don't see a music box.
Oh, it's
Unless
there
Does it have
somewhere.
gems? Does it have gems on it?
Unless that's your druidic focus.
No, that's his staff.
You're carrying a coconut?
Yeah, that was a recent. That was a recent experiment.
The coconut is currently soaking in a bucket of water, and because he has a pail, or it might say bucket on the inventory sheet,
Yes.
but I filled it with water in the monsoon, and he's soaking the coconut in it.
Great. Fabulous. I'm going to take the coconut out of the bucket of water and give it to Corvus to boil.
The coconut?
the
No.
water.
The bucket of water.
Ah, I see. I need to make that fire first.
Yes, you do. Could you get on that?
I'm
Wow.
trying.
I'm just taking control of this party.
I keep
And
getting
I do
interrupted.
think, story-wise, Selenar has cooked for the party several times, so he kind of assumed a small amount of cooking stuff as part of the mess kit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So
Yeah, he's got a like a stew pot which is big enough to boil the heart in.
Sure.
But that
But he
being
also has a
said,
bucket of water, which seems important.
all that being said, it's been about an hour now between figuring all this out, reading what's out, doing this like preemptive searching and getting things ready for Ozo to attempt to surgerize this heart. So Ozo, you get down and begin your work. It's been a little under an hour, let's say. I'm gonna need a survival check from you. You have the drawing, so you have advantage on it.
Aw, why is it survival and not medicine?
This could be medicine. Yeah, because you are surgically removing something, I will say this can be medicine.
Yeah.
And you are using
I
a surgical
volunteer?
drawing, so yeah. So, yeah, medicine. Make it a medicine check.
Okay. 13.
You had advantage because of the drawing,
Advantage.
remember? So
Oh,
that's
advantage.
a natural
Oh.
20.
Natural 20.
Thank goodness.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a perfect
It's
heart.
much better.
Yeah.
Much preferable.
You go in with like your little like healing kit knives and like a little scalpel, and you just kind of like remove it. This is a creature whose heart is not where like you would think it'd be. It's like a little more towards the back and kind of under a rib, kind of more protected. So you get in there and you manage to successfully excise like all 8 chambers of this heart, and remove it as one solid piece, just how the drawing tells you to do so. It is green and blue and black and kind of like still just a little quiver to it. Like there's no pulse left to it, but it's a little squidgy. And
Squishy?
as you are removing it from the body and handing it over to Andra, Lunine, you open your eyes and see this heart being removed about 3 inches from your face.
And you're next. Kaluma.
That is not
Hold on.
something I wish to wake up to.
Oh, good, you're better.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna.
What happened there, man?
Petrification,
What?
apparently.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, you got any gem dust? It goes with the heart for the entropification thing. I have a recipe I'm following. A potion to to end petrification. It's like an antidote thing, and it involves that heart and some gemstone dust.
I don't have any gemstone dust.
It sounds on it.
It does, but it's not one I'm carrying, so.
Was there any sort of gem on this spiteful short sword? Also, did I successfully do a fire? Should I roll anything, or should I just?
You can make a fire. It's fine.
Okay, just making sure. I was waiting just in case.
Wait, what's the cost that we need?
150.
Yeah,
Out of character, 150 gold worth of gems. We have 140.
which need to be crushed.
How about this arcane eyepiece?
Jared.
Yes.
So would I be able to part of my legacy gear is a signet ring?
Mm-hmm.
Would it have a gemstone in it?
Interesting. There's no reason it could not have gemstone chips in it.
Or I imagine like as I would have something with gemstones in me because I am a noble.
Yeah. All right. So we'll use your signet ring. So go ahead. Roll
Oh, yeah.
roll a d20 for me. If you get a 10, there is a small chip of something that will be useful. If you roll a 15, there's definitely a good piece. And if you roll a 17 or higher, no problem. However, they will like damage your signet ring, like regardless.
I figure. Well, I'm gonna figure no. But yeah, no. I don't have shit for you, sorry.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wait.
your signet ring is precious metals only. There's no gemstones embedded within it.
Andra is also carrying a signet ring, and I'm not even sure whose it is.
It's yours. Oh, Corvus doesn't know that.
mean, it would most likely be your family's signet.
It's her family's signet. Right? Corvus does know that.
Andra, your family's it would not carry
No.
a gemstone.
It's not that fancy.
Yeah.
But
On the way back from making-
yours is less of a status symbol and more of a like business thing.
like for sealing documents.
Right. Yeah. Affixing official seals and that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's probably an embossed metal so that you can.
Mhm.
That does make more sense.
Is that the first thing you asked Lunine when they woke up? Was like, "Hey, you got any gems?"
Kind of.
I'd like to play that out a little bit better. So Corvus will be finished painstakingly making this fire that he probably, has never made one this big before, right? He's only made one for a party of one, and turns around to see Lunine and be like, "Oh, how do you feel?"
Like shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was kind of like and then you were. So I can't imagine that was.
Explanation.
Yeah. Any read on what happened to you? Is it because you killed that guy?
Assume it's because someone else killed it. Yes.
That's pretty harsh.
Which is
But
the
like
price.
no lasting. I mean, that was it. It just kind of knocks you out a little bit, or you think something else happened?
I don't know. I haven't had more than 5 seconds awake, so I haven't taken a second to
You're not missing any teeth, are
inspect
you?
myself. I would hope not. That'd be so depressing.
I don't know why I said teeth, but magic's weird. Well, I don't know if Andra caught you up. Probably not. They're a little blunt right now. Basically,
It's been a rough few days, all right?
their spellbook seemingly magically opened to the page for recipe and how to cure the stoneness, which was pretty bizarre, and no one really said anything about it.
It's not a spell book.
Whatever it was, creepy book that talked, maybe.
No one else heard the voices except for Andra. Just to clarify.
Okay, well, the book did a thing. I don't know if Andre used telepathy or what, but it was kind of wild. If I wasn't so busy with this fire that someone kept reminding me to make, I might have had a time to think about that. But anyway, yeah, apparently there's some kind of recipe, gemstones, and a fire are all I know. And that heart, I guess, is that out yet?
Yeah. All right. So now that we've got the heart in the water boiling on this fire, I will tell everyone about the rest of the recipe. So, okay. So this is the part that takes mostly the longest. It has to do that. It has to boil for a while. And then we need to mix it with some gemstone dust, with 150 gold worth of gemstone dust. And we've been trying to find. Has anyone looted the Medusa?
Yeah, I'm on it. That's the only other conscious member of this party.
We could loot the Medusa and see if she has any
Justin
gemstones.
has to watch the pot. Very
Um,
important.
I can do that.
Justin's done enough damage here. Just saying.
Whoa.
And then after we boil it and cut it up and mix it with the gemstone dust, I've got some red wine we can put it in, and we're supposed to use some crushed walnuts or dates.
Do we have those?
I don't know. I'm also not clear what the purpose of those is. If that's just to make it more edible, or if we need to.
Listen, if I may interrupt, it is starting to sound like maybe we don't have all of the ingredients. Are you sure you wanted to start cooking the thing? Because, how long does that heart keep once it's boiled? Is that a prolong it?
Longer than it keeps when it's just sitting there bleeding.
Is this part of the recipe that it can be like a days old boiled Medusa heart?
No. But
Okay, well, I guess Justin, you
Cooking-
might have to go out and find us a fresh Medusa to, Medusa.
no, but I feel like that's one
Get
of those
out.
things that like you cook things and they keep longer. It's certainly easier to transport once it's been boiled and cut up.
Maybe Selenar has some dates.
Corvus, as you go over to investigate and loot the corpse, roll a
Good
d20.
berry count?
Roll a
Sorry.
d20 for me.
Roll a d20. Copy.
You got
A
rations.
10 or higher is a good thing. 15 or higher is a great thing, and a natural 20. Actually, let's make it an investigation check. A 10 is good. A 15 is great. A 20 is amazing. A 25 or higher is fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay. I seemingly have changed my little thing from investigation to history. I don't remember doing that, but it's been a while. So it's possible that was on purpose and I no longer have the extra bonus to investigation. So it's basically rolling a d20 with a +1, but here we go.
Well,
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't get anything for I loot things all the time. Is this thing different than
No, it's not different. You just kind of look down and you see all the blood splatter from the heart being removed, and though it was expertly done, it's still a messy business. So you're just kind of put off from really paying attention to what you're doing.
cool.
okay.
Does Ozo
Thin,
notice
okay.
this? That Corvus is feeling
Yeah,
sensitive?
definitely.
Great.
I mean,
Ozo will
I'll-
go and investigate the bloody pockets.
Okay, go for it. Same deal.
Great. I don't have any bonuses in investigation, but I rolled better.
I just straight up roll better. And with a 16, Ozo, which is good, which is really good. You do find that the Medusa has a necklace of semi-precious stones. It looks like quartz and agate, maybe some hematite, and maybe a piece of lapis or something. So her necklace is gemstones, but
Something.
cheap gemstones, but still.
Sure.
But
worth
also
exactly 9 gold.
you figure it probably would be helpful if you added into everything else, maybe.
Yeah, why not?
But also you find that she's got a little satchel. And inside that satchel are dried date cakes.
Boom.
Well done.
These
One
smell
tap
like
tap.
dates.
Now we just need some wine.
I have wine.
She's got wine.
Oh, gotcha.
Andra is carrying red wine.
Haha.
You're
for
better
the
than me.
record,
I just drink it all.
I'm curiously carrying 2 units of red wine, whatever that
You're like,
means.
I'd be like, this is heavy. I should just drink it.
if it were mushroom liquor, canonically Sarah's character would be forced to drink it
Yep.
exclusively and until it's gone.
Mushroom
I've got an
liquor does not sound delicious.
I agree, actually.
I was going to say, I think Mike has it now.
I've got. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought that was a campaign 1 thing. No, it's been a while.
It was.
Oh, okay.
No,
You mean in real life? Oh, from the
Justin-
Halloween party.
yeah, Justin doesn't have
Yes.
it. Mike does.
Mike has it. Understood.
Had it.
Oh,
Past tense.
Had it.
Drink it.
I'll need a fire
Anyway.
tomorrow, in theory.
I've got an idea for crushing gemstones. Perhaps Corvus carries around extra pouches, and for storing things, we could stick them in that, close it up tight. I've got a crowbar, famously,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
we could hand it to the strongest member of the team, who is also conscious, and they could go at it that way. Does that sound bad?
Cool. That seems reasonable. We also have 2 large stone pestles that we could use if we're filling up to moving them.
I like that the rogue the whole time has been like, how can I do this and contribute to the party? And someone's like, yeah, there's a tool for that, and we have it already.
No, I meant the large stone statues that we're looking to unpetrify are.
Okay.
I bet real heavy. If we're looking to crush things.
Let's not trust. Let's not tempt fate on that end. If the crowbar method doesn't sound too barbaric, I'm happy to let Ozo smash these gems in my bag.
Right.
Because as I have learned, they roll better.
Wait, what do I have to roll for now?
Probably strength, but I'm not in charge.
Guessing strength.
All right. So
That was my hope.
so you pack up the obsidian and the necklace and what was the other thing?
Whatever.
Someone has a garnet we had a
I have
garnet,
a garnet.
in some.
Great. You give up the garnet. You stick them all in a pouch. Hand Ozo a crowbar, and Ozo just begins pounding away on these things. The boiling is happening. It takes 3 hours to boil, so Ozo's got some time to work through this thing. Ozo, smashing some gemstones, like the necklace probably crumbles apart pretty quickly, like breaks up into small pieces. The obsidian, if you hit it at the right angle, like it goes. So that takes a little bit more work. The garnet is really fucking hard. So
Fair.
There's gonna be a couple of checks here. For every we're gonna do a couple of athletics checks and a couple constitution saving throws. So go ahead, give me a first athletics check.
16.
Great. That's great. You keep hammering away, no problem. You do some damage, do some pulverizing. You get about a third of the way through, so about an hour goes by. Go ahead, give me a constitution saving throw.
8.
Okay,
Wah,
you
wah,
did a
wah.
lot of progress, but it took a lot out of you. You're not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Make another athletics check. This time the DC is higher, but you still get it with a 20.
I rolled higher.
Yes, very nice. All right, fantastic. Yeah, you're making it. You are like it is hot. Like this is it is still oppressively hot. Like most of you are okay because you're not moving and doing stuff. Ozo is now like sweating in this heat. So make another Constitution saving throw for me, Ozo.
Who else is stoned? Is it just Selenar?
18.
Frayden.
Okay, you are
Standard.
still able to keep going. You are pushing through it. You've kind of found your second wind after another hour. You're so close to being done. It's really just this garnet. Everything else is pretty much pulverized after an hour of constant beating on a rock with a crowbar or whatever you're using. Just smashing it down. Go ahead, do another athletics check.
For the record, I find it interesting that I have pythons, but nothing in the kit in which to drive them in, unless it's
That is funner.
Nice.
Ooh, 19.
Okay, 19 is still very good. And another con save, please.
Mm,
On a natural 20. Damn, that's 2 nat 20s for Ozo. Oh, and it's a double nat 20. Holy shit.
that's a double nat 20. It's ridiculous.
They just
Ozo,
spring to life.
Wow.
you burst through this. You shatter and pulverize everything. You get it all done. And at the end, you are breathing heavy, but you are standing strong and secure. You have become acclimated to the heat of the Hasa Desert. You will no longer need to make Constitution saving throws to travel in the heat of this
Oh,
desert.
dang. Perfect. I love that.
You gotta reward a double nat 20. Like, you just have to.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
I appreciate.
I'm gonna hold you to those words, Jared. The next time anyone of us rolls a double nat 20.
I always reward your nat 20s. What are you whining about?
double nat 20 though. You're kind of like, you see
Yes,
it as
but have you
regular
heard of a
nat 20.
triple nat 20?
All right, I just want to say Oza was undertaking a very specific task that was very, very difficult and very, very taxing considering the temperature and environment they are in. So
And there were a lot of rolls.
the fact that
She seems fine.
they busted through this, they fucking get a treat out of it.
Yeah, that's great.
Um,
Otherwise, Selenar would be stoned still.
well, he still is technically. After 3 hours,
Yes.
the gemstones are pulverized. The heart has been boiled.
Great. Take the heart out of the boiling water.
Mhm.
And let it cool enough so that I don't burn my fingies.
Mhm.
And dice it up very finely with my dagger.
Great.
Because
Yeah.
that's the kind of knife I'm carrying.
Yeah.
You did pull out all of Selenar's cooking stuff while looking for a pot.
Is there something sharper than my dagger in his cooking stuff?
Probably. He probably takes better care of his kit than you do your dagger.
I'm sure
Sure,
my
yeah.
dagger's better made for this than your dagger. No offense.
Fair. I will use Selenar's cooking knife to dice it very finely.
Great.
And return it to the emptied pot.
Great.
And mix in the results of Ozo's grinding.
Yeah. So you mix all the stuff in, and like there are words you need to say and a precise way that you need to cut all this stuff up. So go ahead, make an Arcana check. You do have the recipe, so you can do it at advantage.
I don't need the advantage. I rolled a 29.
Great. Fantastic. You expertly spend the next hour or so dicing up this heart, because it's a big heart. Like these Medusas, big hearts. And it is tough having been boiled for 3 hours.
Sure.
You know, and you just make it up, and you are mixing the gemstone dust in perfectly. You get a clumpy, glumpy, fine, sandy. It's like the wet sand at a beach, like when the tide's gone out, and it's just kind of like that last bit that you use for sand castles. It's very clumpy. But
Sure.
it looks exactly like it's supposed to be in the book.
Great. All right, guys. Well, this is promising. Take one of the containers of red wine. I'm not sure if that's a
Yeah, it's a flagon.
a
it's,
water
you know, yeah.
water skin, a flagon, a bottle, whatever it contains.
Mhm.
And stir that in.
Yep.
And
Look.
take the date cakes and kind of crumble a little bit of that in. Are there quantities associated with these in the
Mhm.
recipe?
Yeah, it's gonna take all of the date cakes. It looks like, because they're not like pure date. Like there's other things in there, but you figure
Sure.
they'll be close enough on that Arcana
Sure.
check. Yeah.
Sure. So I mix all of that in, and then I put a lid on it and stick it in a corner and say, okay, well, tomorrow that'll be ready to unpetrify our friends.
Great. Make another Arcana check as you do these final magic words, covering the lid and getting it to ferment.
18.
Wonderful.
19 at advantage.
Yes, because you had the recipe. So
Yeah.
on a 19, you say the final words as you put the lid on the pot, and you hear a like it's almost like the pot has like pulled the lid down onto it, and the pot something about the pot has changed in this moment. You don't think permanently, but like part of the magic of this ritual has caused something within the pot to alter.
I'll leave the lid on and leave it overnight because that's what the instructions say.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then when he is no longer stone, if I have to, I'll apologize to Selenar for damaging his cookpot.
Great.
Is this the cook pot or the bucket?
It's the cookpot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
we have restored. We took some water out of the bucket to boil this in. So now the bucket is partially full of water and the coconut is back in it.
While
Excellent.
Andra has been performing the test, has anybody been doing anything else of note?
Selenar is not.
Ozo is helping?
Great.
I think I'm Corvus could just be watching. I think
Okay.
he's not feeling super useful today at all.
Yeah,
So,
same.
just waiting for
watching the
someone
clock.
to like give him a task, I guess, at this point.
I
Okay.
gave him several.
I did some of them.
I would say Lunine is kind of just sitting with what just happened to him and trying to figure out if he feels like any different.
Yeah.
Plus, he feels like shit.
Yeah, it is akin to a hangover. Like, you feel bad. And you were like unconscious for like an hour, according to your companions here. And you do feel like it was because like you essentially, even though you didn't strike the killing blow on this living creature, like you did assist or cause the death of it. It seems that the intent of, well, go ahead, make an insight check on yourself.
Right? 18.
Great. If there's one thing the Marquis Dusklight knows, it's himself. And
Hopefully.
and Lunine, you sort of suss out that this whole price thing, it's about the spirit of it, not the like fine tuning. This isn't like a deal with a devil where everything's written in fine details. It's more of a, like, it's akin to a fey bargain, but it doesn't follow the same rules. It is about intent, and it is about the spirit of the agreement. You didn't land the killing blow on this creature. You did try to do mostly non-lethal damage to it. However, you did still do a lot of damage to it, and then the creature was killed when could not have been done so without your aid. So your contributions are punishment. You don't think the punishment is as bad as it would have been had you landed the killing blow. But you get this feeling like if this happens in the middle of a fight, like if you are battling someone with your allies and they kill someone that you're fighting, like that could be really bad for you. Like if you're unconscious for an hour at that point, like that could be really bad in a lot of ways.
Right.
So it may be worth, I think you would know that it may be worth coming up with tactics to kind of deal with your current scenario. Whatever those are, I leave to you. But it's a weird thing because like you know how to like try to outwit fellow fey creatures. Like you've dealt with them most of your life.
Mm-hmm.
But this creature was not fey. This was something else. This was maybe celestial. So,
right.
Yeah, similar in ways, but very different at its core. But yeah, that's what you get as you're kind of mulling over your time together with yourself.
One of your favorite pastimes?
Great. Well, the desert sun begins to sink low. The heat begins to recede. And you enter into the evening. You all, I assume, are going to do the watch thing, and that's fine.
Yep.
Guess.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have to.
I mean, it is pretty much your standard MO at this point. So, you
Yeah.
know, it's fine.
Is it wrong? What do you want from us?
I didn't say it was wrong.
It's fine, you said. And I've heard that in a paternal voice before, and it does not make me think it is fine.
It is what it is. Who?
Somehow worse.
Now all I need you to do is the next time I ask for something, you say, not today. Just kidding. We're unpacking the wrong things here at D&D.
Wow.
Well, thanks everybody.
Thanks for my free therapy. Anyway, continue.
Great. Who's got the first watch?
It's typically been a Corvus or someone else
Great.
that doesn't have the night
Corvus,
vision.
roll a d12 for me.
Oof, that's weird.
This is how many Medusas attack us.
Yeah.
Quick,
On the
Justin, help! Break their hearts again.
On the plus side, we have more hearts to choose from.
Great. You hear something running through the desert night. It sounds like yipping and growling and like almost like jackals or something like that. Like it sounds Canaan.
Ooh. I'm sure that's fine.
This is towards the end of your watch.
Okay, I'm on alert, I suppose, and ready with a weapon if something were to come near. But
Yeah, make a perception check.
oh boy,
Yeah, you see a group of oh wow. You see like a group of like 8 individuals. Like they seem like shorter than human, but like human sized. It's a little hard to make out exactly what it is because you don't have night vision, but it's pretty clear in the desert, and the moons are out. And you see it looks like a pack of like dog-like people, and you've moved the camp a bit away from like the fallen, or you've dragged. Someone has dragged the carcass of the huge snake off a little bit, so you're kind of like looking over the rock ledge at them. They have found this like snake carcass, and they are just tearing into it. They are just digging into it, claws, fangs. They don't appear to have noticed you or your companions yet.
would this be a moment in which maybe dousing the campfire temporarily would perhaps? I know that's a double-edged thing. I wouldn't be able to see them, but they wouldn't be able to see us. Is the hope?
Yeah, like you keep it low at night, because like it is like a beacon in the middle of the desert.
Yeah,
But yeah, if you like douse it right now, like it
I
will
think
definitely help.
Corvus's instinct is to just put it out while we're still laying low, and then I know I can't see them, but if I know I can hide and be quiet, so and I don't. No one gets up until I wake the next watch anyway. So
Yeah,
Corvus will.
within like 20 minutes, they have like stripped it down to the bones. And not in like a neat, clean way, just through like tearing and wrenching at the meat. And then one of them pulls out a like nasty looking like barbed headed whip and like cracks it. And the others like look up and it says something in a crazy language, and they begin rushing off in a direction away from you, but along the ridge line.
Maybe I give it just a few more moments to like be certain that they are gone and haven't caught whiff of us before I try to start the fire up again.
Yeah. You've gone a little over your watch time, but better safe than sorry.
Fair enough. Who is it? It's dark now, I'm guessing, right? So it doesn't really matter who I wake.
Yeah.
It should probably be somebody with night vision.
Yeah. So who's going to take the final watch of the evening?
I can.
I'm going to unmute my microphone and tell you that As the other person without dark vision, I would take the morning watch.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Indeed, the sun does rise early here, so like it's fine. Yeah, go ahead, roll a d12 for me, Andra.
I would pass knowledge of the night's events, of course.
I rolled a 12.
12 Medusas.
Wonderful.
Could go wrong.
Better start singing.
Andra, as the sun rises, you see a figure, large, humanoid in shape, flying through the sky, kind of like out from the sun, or kind of like in like 90 degrees to the sun. Like the sun is rising here, and you're seeing this figure like, and they're close enough where like they could see you. You could call out to them. Seems to be a feminine form with a massive mane of fiery hair, and like gold or brass clothing, and the bottom half of their body is literally fire. Like instead of legs, they are like flying on a column of fire.
That's super cool, and I think I'm going to let them go.
Okay.
Because that sounds a little alarming.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit quietly here in my campsite as the sun comes up. Quietly.
Love it. Uh-huh. Great. You see the head turns to you. The head turns, looks at you, and then just turns back to the direction she's going in and continues on. She does not seem to be worried by your little group here.
Great.
But the sun doth rise, and night has passed.
When people wake up, I'm going to tell them about this fire person and ask them if anyone knows what the fuck that was.
We're all going to look at our resident Fae expert.
This is a desert. I don't fucking know. Grew up in the woods.
She was literally half fire.
I'm
It was
covered in plants.
interesting.
What makes you think I know what that is?
Maybe it's your natural enemy.
I mean,
Has-
what?
Has anyone seen a flying person that was made half of fire? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't want to interrogate them. So I let them go. Does anyone know anything like that? Which direction were they traveling in?
They were heading kind of like northeast.
So not toward the oasis from us, or
No, they were not heading.
either to or from the oasis.
No. They were heading more kind of like in a thisly direction. Like,
All right.
if you're heading northeast, you're heading northwest, kind of, from the oasis. They were heading kind of northeast, so they're kind of like crossing your X, like in a parallel.
Gotcha.
kind of-
So they were not obviously coming from or going to any place we've been recently.
Correct.
I don't know, guys. It was really pretty, and also kind of scary.
That does sound kind of seductive, but probably was for the best to let them go on their way.
So, it's been all night.
Let me ask you a question, Jared. Like in the world of Nuuli and the people that we would encounter normally in cities and towns, are like elemental folk as like rare and strange as elves would be, for instance?
You have all met LMX individuals of various heritages. This sounds similar to some of the Infernects that you've met, but one much larger, and
Okay.
and two, like the bottom half like being pure a column of fire instead of legs. That is not something you have heard of.
Understood. It's like a fire Medusa or something. Well, not a
Mm.
Medusa, I guess, but like it's the snake folk Wanti or something. Anyway. Okay.
Anyway, it was not someone I wanted to talk to by myself in the pre-dawn hours.
Maybe if you describe it to Selenar, they can sketch it up for you.
Perhaps. I'm going to open the lid of my pot.
Cool. You
Time.
open the lid of the pot and you hear kind of a hissing noise and a little ka-ching and something breaking. You open like something like cracking, I guess. And you open the lid of the pot and the mixture that has been sinking here has kind of become a thick, dense slurry, but has formed a skin over the top, like a brulee almost, that has cracked in it. So you're able to decant it off into a couple of glasses. The pot itself appears undamaged.
Oh, good. All
That's
right.
Good.
All right, friends. So I have this potion. Given that they're currently made of stone, I don't think they can drink it.
Do
What
we
does
pour it on them?
Do
what does the
I-
recipe say about that?
It just says it's a potion, I think. I'm going to open up the book and reread that to see if there are any administration instructions.
It just says administer internally if possible.
Cool. Were either of them petrified with their mouths open?
Yeah, they both were.
They were.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Thraden
I'm
was
gonna walk
Thraden was in the middle of a battle cry, and Selenar was in the middle of trying to cast a spell.
All right.
Oh, lucky us.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Thraden first because he's not my friend. And feels
Harsh.
a little,
Harsh.
he is not as close a friend, and so I feel slightly better about experimenting on him. I'm gonna tip one glass of the potion into his open mouth.
Yeah. So you get a hand up there and pour the potion down his throat. For a moment, nothing happens. And then you hear crack, crack, crack. And cracks appear along the stone skin, and bursting out like Goliath from Gargoyles, Graydon. Fuck! I feel like shit. What's going on? What happened? Where's the?
Oh, good.
Where's what?
We killed it.
That's good. That's very good.
You were kind of petrified for a bit, though.
How do you feel now?
Oh, feel like I have a very bad hangover.
I guess it could be
That seems
worse.
survivable.
And I also
I will take.
yes, and oof, a little unhappy in the stomach.
That is not surprising.
Yeah, I'm sure that thing we just force fed you did not taste good.
I don't even want to know.
You don't.
No. Having seen that Thraden has come back to life without any overarching ill effects, I'm going to pour the other glass down Selenar's throat.
Okay, same thing. A moment goes by, and then crack, 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 crack. Bursting out like Lexington, Selenar. You burst out of your stone accompaniment. Feel like you are hungover. it's like a moment of, and before you can even say a word, you are all witness to a massive purge from Thrayden as he vomits up a whole mess of gross stuff that you forced down his throat. And Selenar, you get the distinct feeling that you might enjoy the same experience in a moment.
Everyone takes a big step back from Selenar.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back, buddy. Also, damn.
It felt different than the last time turned to stone,
This seems
and a
to
much
be
more rude awakening.
And now is when
Yeah.
Selenar vomits. Ooh.
Oof. That's
No one expected
you know,
me to
Oh, good.
be throwing up.
Y'all feel better now?
This is
seeing
better
that
than
the
being
first time did not
stoned.
prepare me for seeing it the second time.
Yes, so all of you except for Selenar and Thrayden have had a long rest. Selenar and Thrayden are pretty much where they were the day before. So any like missing hit points or used spell slots are still where you're at. But you could travel this morning if you desire, if you want to keep going into the on your way back.
Oh, Mike, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Selenar would like to investigate the coconut situation.
Okay.
Mm.
It's dry now. It no longer
It's
has
dry.
water.
It's back in the bucket.
Then we put it back in the bucket.
You use the water from the bucket.
Oh, do we use all the water
you
from the
had
bucket?
to use the water.
The thing that produces water, and when it's not the sky, was the thing that was stone. So I think we might be out of that.
Gotcha. Yes, it is now dry in the bucket. Sorry.
A reasonable trade-off. I'll try again next time.
It's not like dead. Like it's a, like it's just a little dry now.
It's only been dry overnight.
So my understanding is Selenar thinks you soak a coconut in water for a while and then you can plant it and hopefully it turns into a tree at that, So I'm judging if this coconut is ready to be planted or not.
Make a nature check.
Okay. Sarah will have to roll that for me.
Oh, yep, sorry. Working.
It's cool. I don't even have I was trying to open D&D Beyond on my phone, so I can't even see the rolls because it was
okay.
failing.
You got a
That's pretty
22
good.
nature.
3.
It is not ready for planting. It still needs to soak for a long while.
Okay, so are we traveling today? How are you feeling, Andra? Last time I knew you were dying of exhaustion. You seem much more chipper this morning.
I've rested. I'm feeling less exhausted having rested. I do have some water in my water skin if y'all would like some water after that horrible concoction I force-fed you. But hey, you're not stone anymore, so
Don't we have a druid to make a bunch of water?
yes, we also have that technology.
They're like freshly woken up and like spitting vomit out of their mouth. We could get
Yeah,
this.
I thought I might offer them some water from my water skin to perhaps remove the taste of all the horrible things I forced down their throat and then they threw back up.
How does the regurgitated Medusa heart
Your
taste?
skin is rotting. I'm not
Not
gonna
good, I'm
drink
guessing.
anything that's been near your mouth.
Yeah. The flavors that you get are like bitter, acrid, a strange like earthy sweetness, but like not nearly enough to overcompensate
Dates.
for
That's the
the
dates.
for the acrid, bitter, kind of like hot,
This,
spicy,
whatever you
like
poured down my throat tastes like bad whiskey boiled in an old shoe. I would love some water, thank you.
There you go.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's not a very wrong description of what it was. So sure. Here's some water. I will also describe the fire being to our newly awakened compatriots to see if either of them have ever seen such a thing.
Graydon has not.
That'd be a role, maybe, for me, in a book or something, perhaps.
Yeah, you could make a... Let's call it a nature check.
Mm.
Ever heard of one of those?
Mm. Remember when I
You get
didn't have nature trained like an idiot?
Does Jeff get advantage because they're in the nature?
He, in fact, is quite good at nature rolls.
Yeah, as you could be, you would expect.
Yeah. But on a 14, no. Like, it sounds like an Elemex, but like a souped up version of like an Inferni.
Sure.
Yeah.
Something I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed the better part of valor to let it go rather than attempt to flag it down. So I guess we'll never know what it is, and that's okay.
Feel that's wise. A wise choice.
That dungeon was full of things that we'll never know what they were, and that is okay also.
Yep.
So I
Very
guess
true.
I look around and I see my pot up against a rock covered in goop. And I go to clean up my goop pot and put it all away, get ready to travel. And give it a look. Give it a smell.
It is
Not
functionally...
the most delicious.
Yeah, it is functionally fine. It is just, a little residual aroma.
Yeah, I try to shake out the goop and just put it away. You're just getting ready to go.
You feel okay to travel?
Selenar does, I think.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
exhausted?
But before this all happened, he had no levels of exhaustion. He was like, didn't even use any spell slots, I don't think, before I got turned into rock. Like, he's good to go.
Great.
Fair enough.
Let's
All right. You all pack up and head out to continue on, and it is again a hot, hot day here in travel across the Hasa Desert. And as you begin to step forward, that is a great place for us to take our break.
woohoo.
So we are going to take a 5-minute short rest. We will be back after these minutes. Thank you all very much. And we'll see you in just a moment. Bye.
Woohoo.
Hello, everyone. We are back. Thanks for sticking with us. As our intrepid adventurers here, our dead ringers, get ready to trudge into the Hasa Desert a little bit farther. First thing I'm going to need is somebody to roll me a d20, please.
You can do it.
All right. Great.
Uh-oh.
Amber can do it.
Wow.
Oh,
That was not any better.
awesome.
Two.
Wow. All
Used
right.
up all my rolls, I guess.
Well, that's okay.
I was just telling my husband, I hope we fight something. Maybe I don't anymore.
Yeah, that seems
All right. First off, everybody go ahead, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Not me.
Correct, not you.
Oh, right, because I was like, for combat? Question mark?
Nope, just for
Okay.
pure
Right.
heat.
For the sun.
pure existence.
Okay.
Existence is
Go
future.
ahead, Sarah, and roll one for our lovely elf druid.
Oh yeah. Why do I keep forgetting that? That's a thing. No, it is not a concentration check. Just fucking run it. Roll it.
Do I need to roll something?
Constitution saving
Yes.
throw, please.
Sorry, Jeff. You got a 5.
Shit.
Okay. For the first bit of travel, it's hot, but you are all okay. You all just managed to clear the DC. And you are
Okay.
out going.
Woohoo.
Next up, you get a few hours out. Go ahead, give me another Constitution saving throw, everybody.
No, it. God, Jeff, does it ask you every single time if it's a concentration?
Sure does.
That's
Welcome
irritating.
to having War Strider or Warcaster.
Ozo doesn't need to make one. I'll just need a Corvus one.
Right. Oh no, I rolled Solinar twice because I didn't.
It's okay.
No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Ignore that last one.
Yeah, the first one was Selenar, the 19.
Yep.
Great. You're all still okay. And it gets to that hot part of the day where you all rest, because you're doing the travel at longer into the night and earlier in the morning to leave the hottest part of the day where you rest inside tents, which is great for you all. Oh, I forgot. I need to do our friendly neighborhood.
Sorry, I'm having trouble
Goblin.
getting dinner going. You need one more roll from me, don't you?
Yeah, we're about to enter a heavy roll period.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get some dinner going.
All right, everybody is still okay, which is great. You head out after resting into the early afternoon, and whoosh, you see coming on the horizon another sandstorm. A sandstorm comes to you. Everybody, go ahead. I'm going to assume you've kept your ropes tied together between you all,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
you've played this game before. Go ahead. Everybody make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh, the weakest party.
Oh, Corvus.
Oh, wow.
Corbin floats up into the sun.
La la la.
So Corvus, you get bashed in the head by something that's running through the sandstorm here. As does Ozo. You both just get smashed. And you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage
Holy shit.
as you get bonked in the face.
Bump.
Ouch.
Go ahead, everybody. I need con
Only we're
saves
strong enough to move my
for heat.
Hey.
Heat con saves, everybody.
Is that for heat or is that for
Heat.
sandstorm? Great, so not me.
Yep. You managed to not become buried, which is good. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Lunine, unfortunately, it's hot today, and it gets to you. You suffer a level of exhaustion. Okay. And one more for the evening's travel. It's a little bit easier because it's night. So everybody go ahead, give me one more.
I just had to roll right when you were saying it's a little bit easier.
Well, Corvus, you definitely take a level of exhaustion.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. But I think I've been neglecting to add my +1 for wearing the sun stuff. Is that what it is?
It is, yeah. But it still wouldn't have helped you there.
I mean, it's still a natural 1, but yeah.
Yep. All right.
Do I need to give it to myself?
Yep. So you take a level of exhaustion. Great. But that's a day down. You can all take a rest in this middle part of the night, which passes without incident. So you all rest a bit in the middle of the night and wake up early in the morning before the sun has risen to begin again. Go ahead, roll some D20 action for me, everybody. Constitution saving throws for heat. And remember, a long rest does get rid of a level of exhaustion. So
Mine's a 10.
okay, Andra, you suffer a level of exhaustion.
I do?
Oh no, that's Selenar. Selenar suffers a level of exhaustion.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I rolled really well. I rolled a 21.
Right, it just shows up as like Andra has rolled. It doesn't.
Right, understood.
Yeah, so I have to read the fine print to know which one is which. Okay.
So Jeff, you're exhausted.
Yep. All right. Somebody go ahead and roll me a D20 for the day, please. Okay. As you are trekking through, maybe it's the season or something, but another sandstorm rushes up. Everybody needs to make a strength saving throw, please. Ozo is fine. Selenar, Lunine fail. So Selenar and Lunine fail. And Corvus. Great. Okay. All right, so Corvus, Selenar, and Lunine, you all get battered in this sandstorm. And you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage from the sand just tearing away at you. Luckily, your hobgoblin ally is very sturdy and helps you tip the scale of balance in the party, so more than half of you do not fail, and you do not get separated or do not get buried by sand, which is nice. Good job. Okay. Second con save of the day, please. Hey, Selenar with a nat 20.
He's feeling much better now.
Yes, this
Do
time,
I count as like a pass on the scale?
yes, you do. Andra and Justin, you do fail. So you both take a level of exhaustion.
Cool.
And the third time around, so does Thraden. He also failed that time. Okay, third of the day. Go ahead and make another con save for the heat.
Oh boy.
Corvus is
Y'all think we
fine.
should rest or something?
Selenar takes another level, as does Andra. As does Thraden. Interesting. All right, and last one of the day. All right. Corvus, Brayden, Andra takes another level of exhaustion.
You guys, this sucks. I want to take a nap.
Well, we can take a nap when we get to somewhere safe.
Great. As you all rest for the evening, I need Corvus. Go ahead, roll me a d12 if you'd be so kind.
Copy that for the watch. I'm good. Ooh.
Great. The evening passes without anything happening. As you all kind of wake up, you get a long rest in, hit points, all this jazz. You lose a level of exhaustion if you have it. You see the mountains beginning to the northeast, beginning to come into view. So you're on the right track between Selenar's map and everything. You guys are looking like you're in the right direction. You figure you might have another day of this intense heat, and then you might cool off, which would be good for you all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that'd be super nice.
go ahead. Somebody roll me a d20.
Jinx.
Yep. Okay. As you begin heading towards the mountains, you feel a massive gust of wind, and just kind of like off of the mountains, you see another sandstorm roll in at you all.
Sand.
I'm convinced
sandstorm
your
season.
table just says sandstorm, 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 sandstorm,
Yep.
sandstorm, sunny, sandstorm.
You're all just rolling in the range of sandstorm. You got your Derude on today. So strength checks, everybody, or strength saving throw, rather. Okay. That's a fail from Corvus.
Corvus.
And-
As soon as Corvus sees the sandstorm, he's just like, here we go.
And Justin.
Exhausted and battered.
And Andra.
What?
You rolled for Selenar, but you didn't roll for yourself.
I rolled for me. I rolled just before Lunine. I rolled a 14.
Oh, there you are. Yep, I'm sorry.
Sorry, don't take that 14 away from me.
Okay,
Nope.
so Corvus and Justin fail. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. But that's all. All right. Go ahead, everyone. Begin the day with the first Constitution saving throw. Remember, remaining exhaustion levels count as a minus to this. Okay.
Well, that blows.
So what is your after minus, Andra?
After minus, it's double the exhaustion level, so -4, so I got a 3.
Okay. Luni,
And so does Selenar.
Luni,
'Cause he
did
still
you
has
have
one
any
level.
exhaustion?
No, not
Just
this time.
Justin?
No,
Okay, great.
not anymore.
All right. So unfortunately, indeed, Andra and Selenar each take another level of exhaustion.
How many levels are we at? Just for my panic
You're
level,
at,
because I
you're
can't
at
really.
2, I'm at 3.
Okay, so probably won't die.
Collectively, you're almost dead.
Andra, who is often on death's door, made it to 5 before we had to stop traveling.
Yes, that's why we stopped for like a week.
Yes.
Under the sickly
Yeah, fair.
Victorian child.
Honestly, at this point, I feel. uh,
Andra embodying the glass cannon.
Yes.
At this point, I'd like everybody to make a perception check, please.
Cool.
And we're all staring at Andra, pointing our fingers and laughing.
Andra's looking a little long.
I got some sand in my eye. That
That's
last
like a whole.
Great.
last sandstorm kind of got me.
Wonderful. Well, even with a -4, Selenar gets a 24, and Selenar, you see a glint in the sand. It must have been freed up from all of the sandstorms. It's like it got unearthed a little bit. There's like something glinting kind of off to one side of the direction you're traveling in.
Yo, hold up. Let's come look at this over here. I saw something.
Can we maybe take a nap?
You could nap on the jump on his back and nap.
I feel like
Sure, he
we
won't
should
mind.
just get a radio flyer wagon and just put Andra in it.
And cover it. Yeah, let's check out this thing that Selenar noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you unearth a lovely crystal vial, not like a vial, like a bottle, like almost like a wine bottle, but like intricately wrought and very kind of like a blue, cobalty, purpley color. It's very fine, and it's got a label that's been worn away on it. But there is like a maker's mark in the glass or the crystal or whatever. And it's just IVG.
I was gonna say.
Interesting. Let's look at this more closely later and continue on, and then just shove it in my pack and we keep going.
Great.
Let's say, congratulations, you found some fancy glassware.
There does appear to be something inside the bottle.
Sure.
Does it have a stopper on top?
It looks like it. Some form, yeah.
Message in a bottle. Oh.
Cool.
Well, the last time I stuck my hand in a mysterious bag, I had a 50-50 chance of deleting my character from existence. So with that in mind, I open the bottle and take a sniff.
It smells of like grass and coffee and like just kind of restful things.
It smells wonderful, but not for now. I just put the stopper back in and shove it in my bag and say we should continue.
Okay. We did
game.
not grind up my identify parole is the good news. So when we have a chance,
I also
we can.
happy I didn't just have to flip a coin.
Great.
Fair.
Uh-huh. All right. Go
He's
ahead.
still in the gym this whole time.
Con saves, everybody.
Right. Oh, thank God.
Okay. Great. Everybody's good.
11
Even with
seems to
my
be like
minus
my
6?
number tonight.
Yeah, Andre, even with a -6, you're okay for the moment.
Cool.
Yeah, this is probably the only time he can say that.
Well, you did take off one from the long rest, right?
Yep, and then I got another one.
Okay, great.
Do you get a plus? Do you get a bonus for the sun clothing, or are you factoring that in?
Yeah, because the sun clothing does add 1 to your heat saves.
Okay, sure. So it's only a -5.
Okay, great. Hey, that could be the difference. All right. Hottest part of the day comes and goes. You hide in some little tents. Go ahead, make another con save, everybody. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's up. Lunine gains a level of
Oh.
exhaustion, unfortunately. Everyone else seems okay, though.
Why would I gain a level of exhaustion?
It's just so hot.
It's so hot right now.
All right. One more for the day, everybody, as you trek along. Corvus,
Have I
excellent.
done it? Have I finally beaten the desert?
On a natural 20, if you had any level of exhaustion, it reduces by 1.
Well, I didn't.
Okay. Justin and Selenar, however, do take a level of exhaustion.
Womp
Yeah.
womp.
But
Can I get them?
you get towards the end of your trek for the day, and kind of as you come down the other side of a very large sand dune, you feel the temperature like break a little bit in your last bit of travel here, and you think you have passed out of the hottest part of the desert.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yeah.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
This evening, I would like to send Mr. Whiskers up as high as I can see through his eyes and see if I can see the lights of Port Dwali ahead of us.
You cannot. You figure there must be some days of travel left yet.
Okay, we're just out of the hot zone, we think.
Yeah. It took about a week or so to travel with camels. So, probably takes a little longer without them.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, and the
Hey,
by the way, the desert clothing gives a +2 bonus. So,
Ooh.
Selenar does have that, by the way. I don't know if that's affecting life, but
Great.
just as a heads up, he does wear desert garb.
yeah, effectively they negate 1 level of exhaustion, so they kind of give you a little buffer zone.
Yo, Selenar, you want me to look at that fancy glassware you found?
Yeah. Once we're kind of settled in under a shady spot, take that cool looking decanter back out.
I'll cast Identify upon it.
It is non-magical
Please do.
in nature. You do get a sense that it is a it's like a restorative potion. Like, it's purely herbal. There's nothing toxic within it. And it will like help people like feel more refreshed and better. Eventually, it eliminates 1 level of exhaustion.
I will tell Selenar this.
And then you can fight over it.
What is the current level of exhaustion? Who is the most exhausted?
I think we are both at 3.
Then, like a true friend, we shall split the potion. Whether or not that means we both get nothing, that's a metagaming question. But I will split the potion with Andra. We have had a rough couple of days. We shall share.
All right.
Okay, so you divide up the potion. Great. You both drink
We
half.
do.
You both drink half the potion. There is no effect.
What a delicious quaff.
It
It
tastes
was
good.
tasty.
Yeah.
You're a quaff.
Cheers.
Clink.
All right.
Corvus will inquire how Selenar's coconut expedition is going. Experiment.
I'm learning how I'm supposing to plant a coconut tree. You need to soak the outside of the coconut is soft enough for the seed within to grow through the husk. So the coconut needs to soak for several days before it is plantable, which is what I'm interested to find out. But there isn't enough water here. Perhaps when we get to port, I can try again.
Fair. Are you able to make more water? Or are you trying to conserve that?
I can make more water. It is about the vessel in which to hold it. And we're not sitting still long enough for the coconut to soak properly. So I definitely don't want to carry 5 gallons of water in a bucket.
That's heavy.
What's reversing the desert.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that is
heavy.
Well, I'm just intrigued. This whole experience
But
seems.
if we do take up residence in one of the cities in Port Dwali or Madanat, I might soak it in a room in an inn, for example, for the duration we're there, and maybe plant it before we leave.
Do coconuts grow in cities?
If they grow in arid, hot climate.
Well,
I've
we
never
are
seen a
certainly-
coconut back home. It's certainly too cold for them there.
All right. So,
How far do you think we have left to go, based on your, you've been making a map this. journey?
Oh, several days at least. But closer we get to the coast, the cooler it becomes.
Well, for that I'm grateful. It feels like I've been out here way longer than anything we've done. This is basically erased all memory of that ship voyage because I feel like it's just been desert for what feels like months. But very soon, I think it'll all be worth it. We'll come back and turn in the bounty, hopefully, get paid and clear your names of crimes and pay off for all of our debts.
Clearing the magical shackle is paramount.
yes. Cool. I'll go to sleep.
You could do that.
I'm really, really tired.
First watch roll.
The evening passes without incident.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Great. You wake up the next day. It is significantly cooler in this part of the desert. Go ahead. Somebody roll me a d20, please.
I don't think I've done it in a minute.
All right. Sandstorm.
It is an uneventful travel day.
Yay.
So you're able to make pretty good time. I just need one Constitution saving throw for the day from everybody. Remember, you do have the +2. You've lost a level of exhaustion if you had one.
So that evens out to a -2, so that's a 10 for me.
Okay, great.
Sorry, Selenar.
Ooh,
Wow.
natural 20.
I
Excellent.
went and got a light, so now you can still see me.
You're at
Sort of.
Cool. How many levels of exhaustion does Selenar have?
I think he's now getting a third again.
Oh no.
Well, he rolled
He was at-
when he rolled the 5, he had 2.
Correct.
Okay, so that would have been 1. So yeah, that would be a fail. So it's rough going a little bit for Selenar throughout the day. But
it's a 3 because
you get into the foothills, by the end of the day's treks with all your travel and everything. And you see a campfire. It can only be a campfire. You all know what a campfire looks like, and it's the desert. And you see one maybe about a mile away from you, like farther up the path, the direction you're going.
Are we trying to stay away from other people?
I mean, depends.
I usually do,
think so.
but it doesn't always go poorly.
I don't
Well-
see why we shouldn't. I mean, we're not criminals, right?
Well,
I mean,
Kind
yes,
of.
we are. But also,
I mean, if we want
don't
to scout
need-
closer, we could.
we don't
You've
need
got-
any help from them.
We've got an owl friend that could go have a look.
We do have an
I
owl.
do. If we stay close, that could also help us blend into the night.
I ask
AKA
mostly.
pass without trace.
Oh yes, I ask mostly because before we set up our campfire and give away our position, perhaps it behooves us to know who we're dealing with, even if we don't cross each other's path intentionally.
I mean, do we
Well,
need our
miles
campfire?
of
It's not like it's cold.
It is cold, isn't it? Aren't deserts like cold at night, especially
Yeah.
now we're out of the heart?
Yeah, it gets cold at night.
Oh, never mind.
I've only
Ignore
spent
me.
about 2 months in one, so I'm not an expert or anything, but I know me a desert.
Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's all right. You lost your memories from the journey here. I get it.
Exactly. I have no memories of this desert.
Anyway, are we scouting with Mr. Whiskers? Is it too far away?
Forget the distance at which I can. I think it's like 300 feet. It's not super far.
Yeah.
Right,
might
but
be
he
far
can
enough.
fly there and go tell you about it, right?
Yeah. I asked Mr. Whiskers to go let us know who's at that fire.
Mr. Whiskers flies off, circles back, eventually returns. Not too long, it's only about a mile off, and he's an owl. Owls are the slowest birds, but which is why it's weird that they were chosen as a messenger in a certain fantasy series. But other than that, returns
Fear
fairly
factor makes up for it.
returns fairly quickly, and gives you the impression through your connection to him that they appear to be like in like robes and armors. They look like they are like all their clothes are matching. Maybe a organization of some kind. Mr. Whiskers is a magical spirit that's summoned, but he's not like loquacious and doesn't like know a lot of stuff. But they look like they are in a similar garb with weapons, kind of standing around at ease. Looks like they're maybe eating or drinking. It gives very like these people have set up a camp and are just kind of like doing camp things. Like there's a couple people on watch. There's probably about 15 to 20 of them.
I asked Mr. Whiskers if he noted the color of the garb.
Blue and turquoise, kind of like those are like the predominant colors.
Excellent. So I relay this to the group of about 20, minding their own business, in uniform, blue and turquoise though, so not Crimson River.
Cool.
Familiar with the colors that match that
I mean,
description?
I'm familiar with the colors. I'm not familiar with any uniforms that look like that.
This might be a bit of a stretch, but I would like to think that as Corvus passes through towns, he does take note of those in authority, particularly guards and the policing type. Would this ring any sort of bell in from one of the cities that we passed through on our way here, either Port Dwali or
Make a
Engineering?
history check.
Madanat. Sorry. Hilariously, I put my special skill back in investigation. So here we go.
7, you're not,
Not
sure. You weren't in Port Dwali or Madanat for that long, to be honest.
Oh, what about me though? Can
You know that it is not that those are not the official colors of Madanat. Like that's not like what the guards there wear. You don't know about Port Dwali though. You can make a history check on Port Dwali, see if you figure that out.
Can Solar make one too, just because we're all.
With a 14,
You can say no.
with a 14, Justin, Port Dwali does use blue as a color, but the turquoise doesn't match up with any official thing that you know about.
Okay. I'll tell the group that. The blue feels right. The turquoise feels off.
Could
So I
just be
think
a
we
flaw.
find a spot for our camp. If we were to light a fire, they would not see it. So, like on the far side of a rock or whatever.
This is my thought exactly.
And to each their own.
Is there anything like that that might naturally obstruct our fire from their particular view?
Make an investigation check.
See, that's what I did put it in, and that sort of helped.
Yeah, like there's like some rocks around here. Like you're kind of like in the foothilly mountain area, kind of just about to like head in the last final stretch to Port Dwali.
Okay.
Like it'd have to be
We'll
it'd have to be a small fire, but like yeah, you think you could hide behind a boulder.
Well, just to add extra obscurity, we'll make sure we pitch our tents on that side of the,
Sure.
Do our best. Okay, I'll take a watch then.
Great. You all get yourselves settled in. Great. Corvus, your friends settle in. Without having to make any perception checks. Within a couple hours, you hear the sounds of battle coming from that other camp.
Oh my god.
Glad we're not there.
Correct. I know I won't be able to see anything, but I'm gonna take a look anyway.
Make a perception check at disadvantage. 16.
I have rolled 4 double 16s tonight. It's bizarre.
Great. 16's good.
There are worse things.
And 4 times 4. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, 16. You can't make out details, but you can see these, from what Selena reported, these armored individuals. You can see their robes kind of flapping around in the like silhouette from camp as they are fighting these smaller creatures. They're smaller, but some of them are like bigger. Like it's like a mix of like small and large, and like not like large, but like big creatures, like with big long arms. And the small ones kind of remind you of Ozo, or Andra, but they don't move the same as your friends do. It's hard to make out details, but it does seem that the armored individuals seem to win out pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah, keeping myself hidden, if possible, maybe pressed against a rock or something. I hate to be a obvious silhouette against the backdrop of our camp or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna listen until the end of my watch and see if anything changes down there.
Do you just listen out? Or are you like going to investigate it?
By which you mean, am I moving closer to the camp?
Yeah, like are you getting closer or are you keeping off a mile?
Oh god, no, I'm not wandering alone through the desert to get close to this other camp. No.
Okay.
If we're that curious in the morning, we can check on them as we go into.
Yeah, you don't
Continue
hear
on our
you
way.
don't hear anything else throughout the evening.
Okie doke. I'll wake the next person and then be like, hey,
Yeah, the rest of the evening passes without incident, so it's all
I'll
good.
be like, seems like there was a fight over there at that other camp.
Oh,
I think our blue and turquoise neighbors
Yeah.
won out.
Yeah, you convey
yeah,
this.
better over there than over here.
Everybody's up, and the morning, in the pre-dawn light is yours.
I'll sort of pull the group, be like, knowing that there was a battle over there, I don't know if they were ambushed by something, and I'll just sort of describe what I thought I saw. Like, it looked like there could have been maybe some halflings or something, but there were also some bigger things. It was too far away to really tell. I mean, I guess it could have been a band of goblins for all we know, mixed in with hobgoblins. I don't know if we think we should just leave them be and let them tend to themselves. They had strength in numbers, or if we should swing by and make sure they're, not terribly messed up from the battle.
All right, but what if they attack us when we go to check on them? Like, do we know who the instigators in this battle were?
Oh, no idea.
Selenar typically takes the last 2 watches. He sends Mr. Whiskers again to survey the aftermath of the battle.
Good idea.
Reports back. It seems as though the robed figures have whoever they fought. They've buried them. Like they've dug little.
That's not.
They've dug like graves for them, and like or not graves, but like cairns. So they've like piled rocks on top of the dead bodies. So the attacking or whoever is buried is now under a cairn. 2 of the cairns have had like blue and turquoise robes draped over them, but the rest have not. And it seems like Mr. Whiskers reports that like the 2 that have the tabards draped over them, there are people like standing vigil at those for some purpose, or standing next to them in some way.
Selenar reports to the group. It seems they treat the dead with respect. For whatever reason.
Cool.
If they lost but 2 and defeated the rest, then perhaps they're quite safe still. Maybe we continue on our way, and if they happen to be going the same way as us, we can, inquire as to if they need any assistance. But otherwise, perhaps we do stick to ourselves.
I agree. Their business is their own. We should move on.
Great.
Cool. So you begin heading out. They are kind of like in your direct path between you and Port Dwali. Do you like circumvent and like leave the path and kind of go off road, or do you just like approach them cautiously? Like, what is your plan here?
As paranoid as Corvus is, I think it's probably safer to not deviate from our known path, as the wilderness could be much more dangerous, and we approach them cautiously.
Agreed.
And if necessary,
in chat, we can just,
yeah. I mean, there's I'm sure there's a etiquette to passing strangers on the road that doesn't involve attacking or talking.
I mean,
Great.
You just keep walking, right?
Yeah, and probably try not to like trample their tents.
That or talking part was just a tiny little jab at Selenar, just a little one, before saying hello to the Crimson Raiders.
Oh, I wasn't here for that.
You approach
was a long
this
time
area.
ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was wondering if anyone would catch it.
They are
I think I was dead.
They are less than a mile away, so it doesn't take you long to make your trek over that way. You approach, and a few of them like notice you and kind of like stand up. And as you approach and kind of come within earshot, one of them raises their hand and says, "Ho, travelers!
Hi.
Oh,
To where are you bound?
Port Duali.
Portuali.
What is the matter of your business in Port Duali?"
We've been sick of the desert, and we'd like some civilization. Making our way back to Madanat.
You have been in the desert. Have you seen these raiders of red and silver steel?
Oh, we have.
Quite a bit of them, in fact.
Do you have any information regarding them?
Well, Corvus is going to look around real quick before anyone speaks.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Yeah, I also want inside check on these guys.
Okay, make insight
Like,
check.
Selenar wants to just tell them they're all dead, but we have the proof that's worth many thousands of gold, so we,
Perhaps
are...
we want to give it to
Corvus
them.
might stab you in the back if you open your mouth to tell him the truth. Just,
Well,
I would do that with love.
inside
Uh-huh.
check.
on Corvus or the people?
The
So,
people.
so
Oh, that's me.
yeah, roll him an insight
I'm
check.
slow.
Ozo,
I guess a 9.
on a 15, you sense like caution, but not like outright hostility. Selenar, you get that. You also get a little bit more. You also get that they are earnest in their question asking. Corvus, these people are asking the way somebody who is like trying to defend somebody is asking about information about the people who would hurt them. So you get the sense that these individuals are not of malicious intent and that they are more concerned with the safety of Port Duali and travelers therein.
Understood. Having maybe gleaned some of that to get further clarification, Corvus will say, do you have some personal grievances with these Crimson Raiders as well?
Not personal, but we are the Brotherhood of Flowing Waters, and it is our compulsion to defend those in the desert who would be victimized by unnecessary cruelty.
We are very, very relieved then to have come across you. We have had a run-in with them in the desert, and we obviously managed to survive, but we went into this desert with camels, and as you can see, we are not riding them
Camels.
on the way out. And
How-
we've spent many days in the sandstorms. Luckily, we have not seen further sight of the raiders.
How far into the desert did you go?
We heard
Several
about
days.
the oasis that lies far past the very incredibly hot.
And without
Section
camels,
of
there
the-
is no way you made it to the oasis. So how far did you before you turned back?
It's kind of hard to say. It's
I'm sorry.
been-
Please, are any of you injured? Do you require medical attention?
I think we are all okay, but I would ask the same of you. I couldn't help but hear maybe what sounded like battle from our camp last night coming from this direction.
Yes, a small band of goblinoids attempted to dispatch us. They slew 2 of our brethren, unfortunately, but we handled the business for the most part.
I'm very glad that you took care of that, and I am sorry to hear of your loss of your 2 brethren.
Thank you. Their waters have rejoined the soul ocean of us all.
We, being quite tired and hungry and without bathing in quite some time, would
You do look
Would like to
ragged. We
know-
were trying to be polite, but you do look like you've had the
Yeah,
rough go of
it's-
it.
we sure
Yes.
have. I've lost count of the sandstorms that have nearly taken us. How far would you say are we from Port Tavali and some rest at the end of this journey?
2 days by horse or camel, and perhaps 4 by foot. But I think perhaps you should speak to our commander.
Sure. Is
I'd be happy to.
Yeah. Okay. Corvus gets like a tinge of nervousness at like that. Are we?
He
Something
smiles and says, "Very well, follow me, please." And he kind of leads you into the camp, which is not like expansive, but there's a number of tents there. And there's one tent that's kind of like a little bit fancier. Got like a front awning thing going on. It's all in blue and turquoise. And you are brought in, and kind of standing in this tent. There's a couple people kind of at like a pop-up desk, like a makeshift desk thing. And another person sitting behind it. The two people on the front kind of stand up, nod, and leave. The guard who brought you in here, Commandant, I have before you these fine adventurers, or travelers, I suppose, who bring word of a run-in with the red and silver steeled raiders. And a human man stands up, looks mostly human, dark skin, eyes, one amber colored, one bright green, with a dark curly head of hair kind of kept close, with a shock of white that kind of goes down like one like third of his head. And strangely enough, like his ears are not pointed in the way like an elven ear is pointed, but kind of fanned out at the back, almost like almost like an aquatic animal, or like fish fins or something. But other than that, looks very, very mostly human. And he stands and says, allow me to introduce myself. I am Commandant Breakwaters. And you are? I am the leader of this sect of the Brotherhood of the Flowing Waters.
I guess Corvus has been the most chatty so far. He'll say, "Well, you can call me Corvus, and this is my ragtag and very smelly group of adventurers that is sort of limping our way out of the desert after a failed attempt at, seeing what the oasis is like."
My brother tells me that you are have news on a encounter with these criminals, these would-be destroyers of lives.
Corvus is pondering here a moment.
Elinar's looking around because he's uncomfortable not being straightforward.
Yeah, I kind of figured Zelenar would be. I think Corvus is feeling that. Well, says Corvus. To be honest, we did have a run-in with them. I don't know how far outside of the oasis it was, but they came upon us in the desert, and it was quite gruesome. We managed to survive, but they made off. We made chase back to their place of encampment, which seems to be in this elaborate dungeon under the desert sands.
In the desert itself?
Yes, yeah. Quite odd, I know. I was not expecting to find that. It's hard to say for certain, but we believe we might have done damage to their numbers as well, as we admittedly did go out after hearing of the bounty placed on them by the city of Madinet. And fortunately, we have incurred great depths in some of our adventuring that we're desperate to pay off. And so, as foolhardy as it probably was to journey after these dangerous raiders, we didn't see any other way of getting out of our predicament. So
Well, I
We
am
did live
sorry
till
for your
the-
hardships. It is good that you have survived. I am sorry for your difficulties and trials. If you need any sort of medical attention, we are happy to assist and provide. We do not care about bounties. We protect people in the desert because it is right. It is the good thing to do. Me and my brothers
can-
are of the mind that as all creatures need water to survive, all creatures need each other to survive. For what are we but vessels of water?
I respect this noble view, and I have a good sense about the truthfulness in your intentions with this. I wish I could say the same. Obviously, this endeavor was slightly fueled by preserving our own, but we have some in need that we found this to be the best manner in which to take care of it. And honestly, if it removed the threat from this desert at the same time, then all the better, because we were taking some jobs for a while as guards for some raiding parties through these deserts. We've seen firsthand many times what the effect these raiders have on the fine folk of this desert. If it is helpful for you to know, we did our best to chase them back to their hideout and took as many of them as we could. I have reason to believe that they have fled. The remaining members, of which were very few, have fled the area of the desert which they were using as refuge. Perhaps it was enough to break their hold on this region.
Well, if that is true, you have done all of Heshen a great service, and we would thank you for your aid in this.
Well, I must be honest, we're hoping that some proof that we may be able to bring back to Madanet is enough to get some money and clear the debts from some of our friends. And
This all started with Pouch of Smoke and Madanet to begin with. We're just following the trail of crumbs as we go.
yeah, admittedly, Corvus wasn't sure how much into the, conspiracy he was going to dive, because while these people seem, purely, hey, we're just out here to help the good guys or help the innocent. We're not really sure what sort of network Pouch of Smoke has yet, are we?
He kind of furrows his brows. He's like, I do not know this Pouch of Smoke, but if he has caused you problems, I hope that you are able to solve them. Where are you bound now? You seem as though you could use rest and a hot bath.
Oh, most definitely. I would not want to intrude, but we are on our way back to Madanat by way of Port Wally. And as eager as we are to get back to Madanat, I'm sure that we would love to spend some time in the great port city to recover.
Very well. I think it only fair then that we assist you in your trek to return to Port Dwali, if not Mathenet itself. Very well. Follow me, please. And he stands up and exits the tent.
I guess Corvus will look
We go.
around a bit. Yeah, I guess we
It's on
follow.
our goat. I'm hoping he gives us camels. Straight up.
Yeah.
He calls Brother Rain, and a young woman comes over. And young, but looks like she's seen a thing or two. Like maybe she had a rough childhood or something. Kind of a mid-tone skin woman. She's got brilliant blue eyes that seem to glow with some sort of confidence or assuredness of herself. And they have a brief discussion, and then she scampers off. And she says, if you will go with Brother Rain, she will make sure that you get to Port Dwali as quickly as possible.
That's very gracious of you. Thank you. I can't say that we have anything to pay you or compensate you in any way for this kindness.
It is our purpose in life to aid those who the desert have caused troubles for.
Well, then I shall not question your generosity further. Thank you very much. What was your name, Commandant? I'm sorry. The sun has baked into my brain a bit.
Breakwaters. Heresy Breakwaters.
Thank
Did you say heresy?
I know, it is a ironic name, is it not?
Or no, I mean, that was more Tanner asking. But, okay.
But yes, heresy. Heracie. Heresy.
Oh, okay. Not a heretic. Got it.
I mean, he might also, but
What was their name again? They were the brothers of the
The Brotherhood
something
of
water?
the Brotherhood of Flowing Waters.
Flowing water.
Yes.
yes. Which there's a distinct lack of in this desert.
Yes.
It's because it's them.
So he kind of like walks you off in the direction that he sent the young woman in, Brother Rain, and comes. And by the time you arrive to your destination, Brother Rain has settled a very large wagon with a group of four horses, and is sitting or standing kind of next to like the get up and go thing. Brother Rain will take you to Port Dwali. She will encourage the horses to move swiftly.
Very well. Well, as there are only 3 horses left, I suppose we should quickly decide who's riding with who.
Oh no, you
So?
get in the wagon.
Oh, the wagon. I'm sorry. I'm also...
Weren't you just saying you wanted to put me in a wagon?
So you all get in the wagon. Brother Rain kind of hops up in. You see that Breakwaters mutters under his breath and touches each of the 4 horses. And they seem to like... Brother Rain nods and says, "I will return as soon as I can with the extra supplies, Commandant." Very good, Brother Rain. Farewell, my friends. And if you choose to speak of the flowing waters, speak kindly, please. And may your waters mingle with the ocean of souls when it is your time.
Thank you very much for your kindness.
Selenar is so pleased, he doesn't even know how to reply.
And so the horses take off, and in doing so, these horses are moving very fast, and they like take up speed. And a couple of times throughout the day, Brother Rain seems to like stop the horses for a minute and like pet them, and then the horses are like up again, moving quickly. Selenar, I think that you would recognize the Long Strider spell being cast on these horses.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I know that spell. Like,
Yeah,
I think it's just in my. I don't
it-
ever prepare it, but I'm pretty sure it's in his spell book.
yeah, it's a druid spell. So you would recognize the effects.
Nice.
It's also one you have prepared, so.
It's probably one of the like spells I always have prepared for being of the coast or whatever.
It's an elven lineage spell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So after about a day and a half in this wagon, like taking time to rest and everything, Brother Rain, and you all see that familiar wall that is the border of Port Dwali, and the strange structures and architectures behind the wall that seem as though they were like poured on top of each other like molten rock or something. And you have been returned to Port Dwali.
Nice.
Brother Rain
wasn't so bad.
deposits you in the kind of town square and goes off to her own devices and wishes you well. But you have made it back to civilization with a lot of potential in your packs for a lot of things. What would you like to do?
We want
time of
to
day is
go to the place where they'll give us money.
It's like mid-afternoon.
I would say
Would-
first, Lunine's gonna go find accommodations.
Good idea.
Agreed.
That's probably a good idea.
With the bath.
And we know from before we need to get to Madanet to cash in on the bounty. Here they told us that they'd have to send a messenger to Madanet and back. So I don't think we can cash in here anyway. Like we have to go to Madanet. That is our main destination, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Plus,
But
honestly,
accommodation for
we
sure.
should turn the information into that one judge that we spoke to outside of the justice room. I forget his
Talk
name.
to
I
somebody
have
here,
it
right?
somewhere.
I just had the name up because I was looking at my notes. So we should. Selenar thinks we should find accommodation, and then we should go to the office of the Merchant Council. And the guy that we talked to before we left is Pipe in the Basket.
Pipe in the basket.
I have a note. Pipe in the Basket, Dwali guy in the Merchant Guild of Madanat. So he's the Dwali representative. So,
Of the
anyways,
Merchant Guild. Yeah,
accommodation
that's who
first.
made the bounty, right? Merchant Guild.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Great. So it's easy enough for you to find accommodations here. You can go back to the Ocean View, which is that nice 2-story inn you stayed at previously. Rashid is very happy to see you.
We're happy to see him.
Yeah.
What's up, Rashid?
What's up?
He welcomes you all back. He gives you rooms. It's 3 silver a night per person.
All subtracted now.
Great. And then yeah, there's enough time of the day where you can try to catch Pipe of Smoke or Pipe in a Basket.
Well, to the group, I think we should download to the guild that we're going to be coming to Madnet to collect, right? And that the bounty is.
That way it's ready for us.
I mean,
right?
Crimson River has been nullified, mostly, right?
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, for
Yeah.
now,
I'm not necessarily sharing that to this council of people that we let the leader get away, but you know they're not on this plane anymore, presumably.
I mean, not on this planet anymore is pretty close to.
it's as good as it's gonna get for now, at least.
Yeah.
We did take out like pretty much everyone but them, so I mean, I suppose there's a chance. And this might be worth mentioning, depending on how generous we feel, maybe after we get the money, that if they desire to, there is a chance they could come back with some reinforcements, but we could leverage the knowledge of where the dungeon is. Just saying. We have more information to give. But I think we should make sure we
Make a map.
pay off our debts first before we give it away for free.
Yeah. Great. So you it's easy enough to find Pipe in the Basket. So he is, just to be clear, He's a representative of the Merchants Council from Madanat, stationed in Port Dwali. So, he's very happy to see you again. Do you provide evidence in your claims that you have taken care of the Crimson River?
Yeah. Right? Don't
Yeah,
we have it?
I had that messenger bag with all the information.
We've also taken some things off of the couple of their like high upper guards too, haven't we?
Yeah. You've got a bunch of emblems and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Under's carrying a couple of sashes and bits of
you show
insignia.
you show the insignia and the sashes and all this stuff, and he's like super impressed. And seems to be believing that you think. Do you show him all the paperwork that has like all the conspiracy stuff in it?
Yeah.
That opens his eyes like wildfire. And you see that he looks at you and he says, "This is all accurate." Remember, he's this big, fluffy, like orange-furred feline guy. Like, this is all true and accurate? Yes, this is all...
I pulled this directly from their steaming office.
From the commander's office. This is...
Yeah.
Oh my. Very well. I'm glad I learned Elven in school. Haha, this is... Oh my. Will you all wait here just a moment, please? One moment. Thank you so much. And he kind of like scampers off, and his tail is kind of like twitching as he goes.
Oh boy. Oh, this is good.
He's gone for about half an hour.
Oh, Corvus is gonna be pacing.
He
all this stuff is packed back up. We're like,
he returns. The two guards that he has like opens the door, and he comes in. He comes in with this like hobbling old it's an older woman. She looks like one of those older women who like hates moving but is fully capable of doing so. Like she's
Yoda.
You know what I mean? Like there are people who like
I think I know that person.
yeah, they like never want to move, but if they're like, you gotta move, they do it. And so she's like bent over and half crouched, but still like kind of almost like matching his like running stride. And she's just this older woman. She's got kind of like a light tan skin and like pure like gray silver hair. Kind of like parted into like two ponytails down her back. And he's like, due to the nature of your revelations and everything, I think it's best if we get you to Madanite as expeditedly as possible.
Okay.
So, Mage Serena here will take you to Madanite now.
Now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Great.
now?
Yes.
Did anyone leave stuff in the inn?
Good question.
Well, I guess it's good I didn't really put
Probably not
it out
really.
yet. I don't think we've had time.
Wonderful.
I
Well,
mean, if everyone has their things, then now is great.
wonderful. Please, there are 7 of you. She makes 8. I believe this will work. Is that not true? Yes, it'll be fine. All right, everybody, get in. Come here. Make a circle. No, a circle. You with the things on your head. Make a circle. Come on.
Sorry.
Okay.
Little one, hurry up. Don't stand in the corner. Come. I'm very old. I don't have much time. Come on. Come.
To cast the spell.
All right.
Very old.
And she begins chanting, as she's going, she's like walking around all of you, drawing like sigils with like chalk on the floor. Andra, it's very interesting. It's very high level magic. And
Watching very carefully.
And as she is chanting in a strange tongues-like language, she says, "All right, everybody, join the hands. Hands, everybody, grasp. How? Not so hard, you vicious, vicious person. And kid, give me your hand." She is specifically standing next to Justin and is taking his hand and is being "Not so. You can go harder if you want. It's fine. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, suck in your guts." And you all feel your stomachs twist inside as you feel yourself kind of pull into yourself, and you feel and you kind of hear, without hearing, you hear, "Everybody stay together, hold on." And instantaneously you appear in a room that is full of hanging flowers and trees, half of which are dead now, and a tall or a wide open kind of bay window from a height, and you look out and see the Pearl of the Ocean, the city of Madanat, on this vista before you, as Singia is as the mage Singia is "Well, welcome to Madanat. I guess you're important now. Downstairs you'll find the chief of police. Say hi to him for me." And she kind of just leaves you and totters off through a door and closes it behind her. And that is where we will end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
I guess. Yeah.
Great success.
Alrighty then.
Woohoo.
Well done,
Hey,
everybody.
we're not in the desert anymore.
Yes, you survived the trials and tribulations of the Hasa Desert. I was going to feel really bad if you chose to fully avoid the camp of the Brotherhood of Flowing Waters, so I'm glad you didn't.
We're so cautious at this point.
Yeah.
You have every reason to be.
Everybody's going to kill us.
You have every
Exactly.
reason to be. But sometimes there are good people in the world.
Yeah, no, that was what we needed at that time. It was 4
Yeah.
more days sounded like fucking week and a half, and then we made it in a day and an hour.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we skip all the way to Madanat. This is great.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Well done, everybody.
Impress us.
I hope you all had fun. It was nice to be back again. I know we were gone for a couple weeks because I was in Atlanta. But thank you all so much for being here. And thank you, I've Got It, and everybody who popped in and gave us a watch or a follow or anything. Thank you all so much. We'll go around. We'll say our goodbyes. I'll figure out who we're going to go raid. And we'll start our goodbyes with Selenar.
Oh, hello. I'm still Jeff, playing Selenar, not a statue, although the first half of this game was it's like watching a fun movie for me. So, no complaints. I'll be here next week to do more stuff. Who knows? Bye.
Thank you so much. Next up, we've got Justin.
Hello and goodbye. Thanks for watching. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Thanks. And then we got Ozo.
I'm still Ozo. And I'm still Amber. And I just checked the calendar and I should be here next week.
Yay.
And eventually I'll know what's happening. We're in a city now. We started something new.
Fair enough. Wonderful. Next up, we've got Lunine.
Thanks for watching. Can't wait all the intrigue to start coming together next week.
Fun times.
And to get this damn bracelet off that's been coming.
Right. Yes.
Jeez.
Looking forward to that.
And Corvus.
Yeah, it would put a hamper on my dual wielding fighting style. It's not.
To lose a hand? Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Corvus.
I only caught the end of that, but yes, I hope you don't lose your hand. Yes, of course, played by Matt. And I unfortunately will not be here next week, but don't worry. Made a list of things that Corvus wants to accomplish while back in town after we get paid. And I will hand that list over to Amber, who will take care of it for me, I'm sure, if they're there next week. And all the roles will be better off for it. So,
Glorious. Thank you. And Andra.
Hey, that is me. I am Sarah. I have been Andra. I have been mostly dead and less dead now. And yeah, hopefully I will be here next week. I will definitely be out of town, but I think I'm going to be just sitting in a hotel room, and so therefore we'll be able to join you all. But the schedule keeps changing, including the middle of this game. The thing I'm doing tomorrow that they changed tonight. So who knows what will happen before next Tuesday?
Glorious.
We'll see.
Who knows?
Well,
Yeah, you know,
I
it's one of those gigs.
yeah, I've been there. I get you.
It's one of those gigs. No one really knows what's going on. For reasons, the people in charge of such things are actually in Las Vegas and have no plans to come here. So that's why the schedule is a little up in the air. Anyway, we are Nuuli Forged, and you can watch any and all of our past episodes on YouTube. And you can follow us on some social media to get updates on what the heck we're doing next. NUULIFORGED.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And I have been Jared, your humble DM here on Nuuli Forged. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, I've got it. Thank you, glorious friends and players. Go ahead. We're gonna hop in this raid. We're gonna go raid Dummies and Disasters. They're playing some D&D. We'll make some new friends there. Looks like they're trying to kill Zariel. If you've played Avernus, then you know what that's all about. So we will be back next week, the 2nd of June. It'll be a new month. It'll be Pride Month. Happy pre-Pride, everybody. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this evening. Be safe, be kind, don't be a dick. It's wonderful to be back playing some D&D, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Yay!
Bye.
bye.
Bye.